Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Last time we had a big adventure under Twist Mountain, and I guess now we're starting off with a trainer battle. But yeah, we did a lot last time. We started the day with a fight with Reggie Steel, then a fight with Reggie Gigas, came here to Twist Mountain and did a lot of exploring. It was a lot all in one go. You got a Macho Choke. Well, I got a Harmony. Sounds like I led with the right option. Okay. So we're gonna be mainly going through the mountain here today, maybe tacking on a few other things while we're at it. I've been trying to make it so that we have multiple interesting things going on in each of our outings so lately, just because there's so much post-game material to go over. Have I mentioned that enough times yet? I've been considering something new for Harmony. So, Harmony's been not doing the best damage lately. This battle is not a good indication of that at all, of course, but despite her being super effective on anything I want, she hasn't really been performing the best. And some of you had a great idea of, we could maybe get some BP, get a Life Orb, put that in Harmony, because she doesn't take any damage from it. In fact, I think I even talked about the possibility of doing this a long time ago, but just didn't because the Flame Orb was a lot more accessible and I wanted to do that strategy of being immune to status. And you know, I'm sure it's saved us invisibly a lot of times where the enemy would have used a status move if we didn't have that. So it is good. Oh gosh, you can see me that far away. I guess miners need to be able to see really well. Twist Mountain changes in every season. Nah, it's really just winter and not winter, buddy. I think you're playing it up a little too much, trying to make your area sound a little bit more important than it actually is. Sorry, not sorry, just, you know, saying it the way it is, okay? Give it Geodude. Get out of here. Enemies got Sturdy, fish for a burn. It didn't have Sturdy. Never mind, but you should fish for a burn anyway, because it's the best damn move of all time. Go easy on a grown-up. There's a go easy on a grown-up, and I'm like, whoa, dude, maybe don't say that a little, you know, too loudly. Don't want anyone to overhear and get the wrong idea. So I never noticed this. With us, oh God, a hiker. Why do I dig? Why do you fight? Okay, fine, we can fight a hiker while we're at it. So the Reggies. They are a reference to time periods. They are the Stone Age, the Ice Age, and the Iron Age. This trend even continues on to this day where Reggie Drago is the Dark Ages and Reggie Alecki is the Modern Age. I thought that was super cool and never really put two and two together right there. They were always just so normal to me where, you ever have that where like something comes out when you're a kid and it's your first time ever seeing it and you don't really think that there's a theme with it because it's just normal to you? It's sort of like how when you're a little kid, you think that like every like bit in movies was like invented by Rugrats, and then you realize, oh wait, no, those movies came out before Rugrats and Rugrats was just parodying them. They parodied a lot of freaking movies, so like I thought Full Metal Jacket was, you know, not Full Metal Jacket. I was like, oh yeah, that's that episode of Rugrats with the drill sergeant. That's what everyone's referencing, because, you know, that was like the biggest show on television when I was like 7 years old. Yeah, this was quite a tangent, but we'll go with, you could probably outspeed him, Mammoth Swine. Speaking of Harmony not having it, unfortunately, I really thought she could take care of that situation. Brick. Going for it. Okay, 4,000 experience points. Your past experience, is that the source of your strength? I am the champion of Unova, you know, humble brag. The more you fight, the stronger you'll be. The more you dig, the bigger the hole will be. I love this hole. Are you a trainer? No. Twist and twist, twisting mountain, spiraling up like a fountain. In the Japanese version, Twist Mountain's called Spiral Mountain. I'm guessing they didn't want to infringe on Banjo-Kazooie, which is why we didn't get that name. It's kind of a shame. It's time we got into a tough fight. Twist Mountain's #1 tactician, that's a me, Mario. Please let your name be Maria. Julia. The last two letters are coming. Glaceon! Well, you don't see that well, there's something you don't see every day. Okay, I'll take it. I'm leading with McFly here, and I've, since we're not fighting any legendary Pokemon for a little bit, I went ahead and taught it Volt Switch again, just so that we could have that as an option, make it a good lead, do some damage when we swap out. The rest of our team's got great synergy with this. I didn't do enough damage to a Glaceon. McFly, are you also gonna start hitting for not enough damage? Is this just gonna be a thing where everybody starts hitting for not enough damage as time goes by and slowly our whole team gets eaten alive by inadequacy? No! Okay, good. XP from a Glaceon does not hurt that badly, I guess. Took 3 hits to KO an Ice type with a fighting type move. That feels wrong. Get out of here. And then we got Drapion. I don't have a move that's a good answer to you, so it sounds like a good opportunity to just go for the Volt Switch. Soften you up, Mr. One Weakness. Good, good, good. And then, oh boy, we get a good chance to use Jade's new attack. I've been looking so forward to doing Earthquake at a time where it actually makes sense to. Hey, wow, everybody doing Earthquake up in here. Let me show you how a real Earthquaker does it. Jade it's kind of weird. Jade was at the bottom for so long. And I would say that McFly was definitely one of our stronger team members. And now they've kind of reversed roles, you know, where it's now Jade who's really strong and it's McFly who's kind of not. I'll go for Draco Meteor right here. Your special defense is lower than your physical defense, and I'm not sure if my Earthquake can quite beat you with Solid Rock as your ability. That did a lot. We'll get a speed drop right here. I can definitely survive this. Nice, nice, nice. And then we'll finish you off. Our team's coming together. I gotta switch out more. I do not switch out enough. Usually I just tank a KO because I have so many items anyway, and I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing that because we got, oh, speaking of Byron, wow, okay. You definitely have sturdy, you have defenses through the roof. Critical hit! Always when you don't need it. That's fine, you don't have any attack power, you're fine, yeah. All right, please die. I loved Bastiodon! I'm imagining Byron at a funeral for his Bastiodon and just shouting that like so loudly, like through tears. God, this is a sad thought. $5,040 for winning. Pretty good. Before we go on any further, I want to go back and see what was at the other end of that cave back this way, because I kind of got sidetracked going this way, and this turned out to be a whole thing, and you know how it is. You think that the secret is the required path, and the required path is the secret, and then you follow it, you just barely stop short of this Duskstone here, and then you just take the required path for a while and go, wait a minute, and turn around, and then you find the thing that you were only one step away from finding earlier. Is this the room that I think it is? Because, oh, wait. Flying Gem. Could be good. A Gem on Harmony would be another option in addition to the Life Orb. Go this way. Another veteran, that's all that's out here. No item or anything. I was gonna skip past this, but you're giving us a triple battle. We don't get to see these every day. Shoot, we can do it. You have Tauros. You, sir, have good taste in Pokemon. I'm just gonna say that right away. Like, mad respect to you. You have amazing taste in Pokemon. Ow! Putting Tauros in that slot really screwed me over. McFly can switch out for Jade. I could see somebody going for Earthquake. Tauros might know it. Caracosta might have Aqua Jet. I don't think that could KO Pignati, but Crobat's really freaking fast and might have a flying move. So I think Pignati, you switch out for Jade. Oh no, sorry, not Jade. I already selected Jade. Switch out for Aiden. And then Harmony, you're gonna be the only one attacking this turn. I'm gonna have you go for an no, we'll do a Psychic Gun Crobat. This got complicated rather fast. Man, when they announced triple battles, my reaction was, what? I don't even like having two of my Pokemon on the field at the same time. Why would I want to have half the damn party out at once? That just sounds like needlessly complicated and bad. But I don't know, ended up being kind of fun. I warmed up to double battles over time too. Okay, this is gonna get me on a whole like rabbit hole of a topic right here. So, I remember growing up thinking that double battles were ridiculously slow, and I never really liked them. And the reason for that was because Pokemon Coliseum is a whole game of double battles, and everything in that game is so freaking slow that it fooled me into thinking that double battles were the problem, and not the way the battles play out. I always see people online talking about like how good the old animations were in like Stadium and Coliseum, and I'm not disagreeing with you that those were well animated, but playing an entire ass RPG with those animations it's a lot, and I don't think people realize that, because, you know, in a 5-second Twitter video, it looks great, but when you're actually there playing for hours and hours and hours, the attack animations take so long to play out, and you're watching them over and over again, and then you have, you know, you have like a getting hit animation that's separate from it. Battle Revolution eventually did away with that, thankfully. But yeah, I don't know if people really know what they want. I mean, I am not disagreeing with you that I think better animation would be great, but I don't think that just using like the Coliseum Stadium type animations is the right answer, because those games were really freaking slow. Aiden goes down, going for Wild Charge. Just gonna want to use that move. I think I would have done more damage with my other move, Brick Break, but it's fine. Stone Edge, probably not gonna knock you out. Good. I had to think for a second about who actually isn't on the field right now, because there's so much going on all at the same time. Jade could do a Draco Meteor on Tauros. Thankfully, it doesn't lower my stats if I don't get the KO. We'll do a Brick Break on Tauros, and I know for a fact that Pignati can get a KO on Caracosta. Draco Meteor! Shooting stars smashing the silver screen! Nice. Going for Thrash. I don't know where you're getting those humanoid feet from. You obviously have hooves. Whoa! This is one hell of a battle. I know that that's the whole thing about veterans, is that they're no joke and they have good IVs on their Pokemon. Oftentimes their Pokemon are EV trained as well. So we're on kind of a level playing field here. He's also higher level than any other trainers. Plus triple battles tend to be really highfalutin shootouts of knockouts all the time. There you go. The result of my daily workout didn't really show up. Oh, come on, strip naked. I'm sure you got lovely abs. I'm saying this to like a grandpa. Talking about workouts and abs, it got me to thinking about how, oh no, this is the room. This is the room. That's where the hiker was. He's gone now. No, I was gonna talk about the hiker dance and my experience with it. So, the hiker dance, I'm relatively sure that if you're watching this, you've at least heard of it though, but it was a story that I told in that room when we fought a hiker, of a little dance that I always did whenever I heard that, this song. And whenever my friends were around, I would always annoy them with it. And it really took off a lot more than I thought it would, and I guess it was just one of those things that caught me by surprise, where it's never the things that you're expecting to take off that do. It was always just so normal to me, and I didn't think it was going to get such a big reaction, but it did, and it was just... Yeah, I was always so happy that it went really far. I got lucky that Marshall! Blaze! Oh, I see, so travel all around, like this, stuffing yourself up then. Well, I suppose you have many battles ahead of you. Pokemon battles is a Pokemon trainer. Battles about how you should live your life. You'll lose sometimes, but I think that what matters is that you do things your own way. If you surpass what you've done before, you have bested yourself. Well then, I'll be waiting for your challenge at the Pokemon League. He almost hit his head on that rock on the way down. We have a new objective that there's now a rematch available for us at the Pokemon League, as is tradition. But yeah, it was such a big surprise to me. I was so happy that that happened, and the fact that we do an annual charity event called the Runaway Guys Coliseum, and it just so happened that that event coincided with that video coming out, so everyone wanted us to do the hiker dance on it, and it became a tradition of the event, and now I get to annoy John with it because his segment always raises the most money, so he has to do like 12 freaking hiker dances every year, and yeah, it's been a memorable experience. I'm glad that it had that much staying power, and it got to be a part of an event, because yeah, I always had fun doing it, and I love doing Coliseum, so it was like putting together two things in a way that I didn't expect to happen at all. It's just kind of a thing that I think can only happen on the internet, and it's never the stuff you intend, which I think is just super cool. Back down at the bottom, I had to run quite a ways. We want to go into this entrance. This over here is not a trainer. This is the entrance to Isurus City. I'm not going to take that for reasons that we'll see later. But hello, I'm a heavy machinery pro, and you, do you like construction trucks? Sure, if it'll get me a medal. Oh, I knew it. Construction trucks are cool, right? Now I'll give you a quiz. There are 5 questions in total. If you answer them all correctly, I may give you a present. For question truck quiz, for short, truck. Now here's the question. Which place is famous for an old rusty crane truck? That's Driftvale City? Close to it. Oh, I was on the right track. If you come back tomorrow, you can attempt this again. I have failed miserably in my attempt, I guess. Oh, God. Isn't changing the clock right? No! Crap, I can't go in there anymore. How did that even work? I walked out of nothing. Well, okay, here to show you that this place is different in winter and not winter. You know that I have cheated the clock. What happens if, oh, there's a cone. Curses, foiled! They knew my only weakness, one traffic cone! The dowsing machine was on the fritz when I was in that last room, going to an inaccessible area. No, how do I get that? I keep seeing that up on a ledge thinking I'm gonna find it sooner or later, and I keep not finding it. There was that doorway over there that I just was, that is the one I was just in. Yeah, it was. Anything over here? I can access the nurse freely, which is nice. It's a terrible out of context sentence. That's the way in. That's the room that betrayed me by not having the hiker dance in it. Maybe I go in here? Oh yeah, hey yeah, hi. It has been 2 years since I secluded myself here on Twist Mountain. Now I will take this chance to test the results of my training. I hate to tell you, but I've cheated the clock so much within the series that you've actually probably been waiting here for several years and not known it. Harmony gets to level 65. Just hit me that I was about to talk about abs. Abs are, oh, big nuggets! I wish my abs were big nuggets though, but no, abs are weird. You don't really realize it until you like try going out for it for yourself, or you like kind of look at like really fit people though, but abs are like never symmetrical and they just look awkward, and I don't know, they look painful a lot of the time whenever people have like really defined abs. Oh, I can talk to this guy. It's a new day, so I can get a root fossil. Nice. Yeah, I've been kind of trying to like really grind it out and get like defined abs myself, and I currently have 3 defined abs and not 4, and I'm like, oh god, that means that mine probably are going to look painful and awkward too, so it's something I've been doing lately. Just that guy talking about like getting fit and stuff like that just made me think of it. This one, I've been here already. I can run all the way to the top layer. That looks cool to see. Yeah, it's a nice little secluded cave right here. Yeah. Shoot me another one of those techs. We'll get this. Where am I? I think this might be the hidden item that I was seeing on the thing. Yes, rare candy. I think that's 25 of those suckers now. I'll skip past you. And this is the item! It's the eject button, a held item that makes so that if an enemy makes physical contact with you, I'm pretty sure. Hit by an attack, okay, it will switch with another Pokemon in your party. That's a cool idea for an item. I always thought it was really funny how they just like stick it out in front of them, the enemy strikes it, and then whoop, here I go! It's just a really amusing item, and it has a super good sprite and description explaining what it does right away. The red card is similar to it. Okay, let's try this again. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Okay, let's get started. Construction truck quiz. For short, truck. Oh, now, here's the question. Which place is famous for an old rusty crane truck? I'm gonna say Burbank though, but I know they have cranes. I didn't think it was a truck. Correct, well, oh yeah, you're sharp. Come see me again tomorrow, I'll give you the next question. See that? I'll be right back. No, I won't. I am so sorry. I straight up forgot to call you, even though we're in a new area. It looks so beautiful at night. Just the suggestion of the mountain and planks and all that behind us with the snow following. I'm having a hard time hearing you. Twist Mountain? Oh, now I see. You're in Clay's Mountain then. I've heard you can find fossils there. I certainly have. I found 2 of them. While we're making attempts at that quiz every day, I'm going to keep going here, getting new fossils, a dome one this time. We have yet to save Helix from being buried beneath this mountain forever and ever, but we'll get there, I hope. We have to believe. Let's get started. Question number 2. The trucks that run in Route 4 come in 3 different colors, red, blue, and white. Oh, you are nasty. It's so hard to picture. I've seen those trucks drive by that overpass so many times. I think green. No! That doesn't even work as a pun. Trucks don't drive on tracks. That's trains. Don't you know anything? Day 3. Red, blue, green, and red, blue, and yellow. Okay, you're sharp. Come again tomorrow. Old amber today. Claw fossil. Cloth fossil. Hey, buddy, you got a nice gem by your foot. Which question is this? The third question? You jerk. Hey, another cloth. Which gym has a yellow drill car? That's probably Travail. Oh, thank God. You always doubt yourself tenfold when the stakes are high. That's why I never get on people for giving bad answers on game shows. You have any idea how hard it is to compete on those things? Come on, our last fossil. Root fossil. How root. Maybe another day we will save him. Okay, last question. Here it is. How many bulldozers are there in Twist Mountain? I hate to disappoint you with some kind of tension though, but I was looking at the Bulbapedia article for Twist Mountain the other day to look up something and I accidentally glimpsed that the correct answer is 2. I remember that from all that time ago. I was trying to forget it and it just would not happen. I'm a heavy machinery pro. Yes, you're a heavy machinery pro recognized by a wandering judge from the metal office, which is me. Oh! I'll tell Mr. Metal about your talent. Oh, I love you. You are doing God's work. Give medals to all the good kids of the world. I'm gonna go fly to the Pokemon Center. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I think I have more medals than just that one. Dowsing Wizard. Oh, am I done finding hidden items? What about this one? Heavy Machinery Pro. Damn, okay. That's 133 now, I'm pretty sure. What are we at? 135. Oh, we're getting close. Like, we're totally hitting 150 within the Confined series. I'm not gonna be able to get every medal before the completion of this series, but I'm going to try my hardest to get as many of them as I can, even if it means mindless grinding off camera. So, yeah, we're going back to Dragon Spiral Tower real quick, because there's some... That could have been a Dragonite. Well, no, I don't have the fishing rod. Spoilers. I came back here because there's a few corrections that I need to make, and I thank those of you that told me about this. It's kind of funny. It seems like whenever I have oversights in my videos, they're all clumped together so I can just kind of address them all at once. I said that Beartick learns Waterfall. Disappointingly, it does not. Here's a full list of its HM moves. I'm not sure why I believe that to be the case. I guess it learns like Brian and other water moves. Maybe I just got mixed up because of that. Might have just been faulty memory. I also said that Beartick has Slush Rush, which was not an ability that it could have at this point in time. It's one of those weird cases where they gave it an ability later. I also wanted to say that I think I was a little hard on Zekrom's ability. I obviously was still saying it was a stellar Pokemon, but I was saying that Terravolt was a terrible ability, and it kind of isn't. I still think Turbo Blaze is definitely the better of the two. You don't come into contact with Lightning Rod or especially Motor Drive nearly as often as you would Flash Fire, but you know, it does come in handy sometimes, I guess. And then the last thing is that at the very top of Dragon Spiral Tower, which we're almost at in the amount of time that it took me to go over all this. How you doing? How's the weather? You feeling good? Yeah? Well, you know, you're watching this, going through a bad time. Bad times don't last forever, you know? Okay, I was able to fill the amount of time with something that I felt important to say. Yeah, if you go to where Reshiram or Zekrom was standing and use the dowsing machine, it'll lead you to a Comet Shard. And I also didn't appreciate this view enough. I just love those rolling clouds. Masters of their craft, is what I always say. Before we pack it in, I don't think I called my mom here, either. Dragon Spiral Tower, wow, you can go inside? Isn't that the place where they say the legendary Pokemon is resting? Okay, it's similar to what you said before when I called you outside of it. She does comment on you being in it and how special that is. All right, so that is all of Twist Mountain, all of Clay Tunnel. We've gone all under Unova and seen so much throughout this whole cluster of caves. Next time on Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, we're gonna head back to Nimbasa City. Next time on Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, we're heading back to Nimbasa City to do something rather challenging. Let's see how we do. See you guys then.